Hello. I am Stix Fritz, admin of the group Anonymous Sharing. Oh god, what is the official name? Oopsie, I forgot. Well, I'm the admin of that group. I'm also Stix Doe, and I'm also Mary Full. Now, most of you just getting this notification will be very confused by that, but it's going to be a little story time and an explanation. I hope that by the end of this, it'll all make sense. So, I am Stix. I'm a sophomore at McWanago High School. I have this YouTube up and running for a while now. You can check that if you need to fact check anything. Because apparently, McWanago Facebook groups are all about fact checking. However, I am 15 and I live in and around McWanago, I suppose. I don't need to get more specific on that in the internet. That's weird. However, I'm also Mary Fall. Mary Fall is a character that I've been playing for a couple days now, and it is basically a woman who is also a mother. And I figured that I would not be able to get onto this group chat that I had been wanting to get onto just because I feel like they don't give students and actual people who have to experience the high school a chance to, I don't know, literally open their mouths and speak, which is really unfortunate. So I've been wanting to get into there for a while, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to get into it with my normal account because, I mean, are you kidding me? That group is not exactly the most accepting of opinions, I will say. And that is all I will say, because that group has been super great. Thank you, admins, for allowing me to reside on there, whether it was under false pretense or not. But either way, I realized that these parents and these community members do not actually realize what it is like to go to McWanago High School as a non-cis, straight, white person. Now, I cannot speak for any races besides my own, so I do not fall under that, and I will not be speaking on that because that is just not my place, and it's not my time to tell their stories. However, I have been taking stories from other students from my various social medias, which you can also check out in the description. I will be including all of the groups included in this story and my social medias in the description in case any of you guys wanted to check those out. That'd be great. But anyway, so I created a website or on Facebook or like one of those things. I don't really use Facebook that often. I think that it's kind of useless. I don't feel the need for it in my personal life. Like the only times that I've really used Facebook is in the past like week with this page. However, it is basically an anonymous little place that you can send in your stories without being scared of telling anyone about them. And it's basically to spread awareness that McWanago faculty and teachers and students are not great. I think that obviously there are great people in every group. I've had great experiences with my friends and people that have gone to McWanago. I am just saying that for some reason people who live in McWanago really have this twisted idea that it's perfect. And that little Jimmy would never do anything wrong. And that all the teachers are responsible and care about their students, and all of the principals and everyone always steps in when needed. And I feel like that is not true, and I think that people don't talk about that enough. And I made it so I could be able to present it to the school at some point, or get caught and turned into the principal's office, and be able to have a conversation with them about the issues that I have and the issues that I have a solution for. which I won't be getting into in this video. I will make another video later talking about some solutions that I have ideas for. However, yeah, it was basically just talking about it, and I was called a member of Antifa, which, wow, what an honor. I was called a sad, sad person. And not as Mary Fuller, as the person who is owning and running this page and talking about everything. I was called just crazy, just a slanderer, I think, was thrown in there, and by grown adults. And I'm like, this is the issue, folks. I don't know if you realize that or not. However, that is beyond the point. My feelings were not hurt. I really do not care. However, it was a very interesting couple of days. However, I am honestly impressed at the members of this group for finding out that I was a fake so soon. I was expecting that I was, going to be safe for a couple days to be able to spread the link around and, get people to actually see what's happening in the high school. But they were quick. They were quick. They found me out pretty easily. And so that was unfortunate. And that's why only after a day I am unfortunately having to make this video. I was expecting to make it later, but, here we are. So now I'm going to be talking about the experiences and the validity of each of these arguments, because I was told that each and every story was faked, or that I was lying, or that I was not, I was fabricating the truth. So I will be going into detail about that. I set up an opportunity for students to submit anonymous stories that will be completely 100% no name, no nothing, to a group that I was making for awareness. I got submissions from anywhere from 7th graders to seniors, and I posted them anonymously. And no, I will not be sharing the names, I will not be sharing the faces, I will not be sharing any details of anyone, because it is anonymous. That is the whole entire point of this. It is a safe spot. It is a safe place. So, obviously, it'll be 100% anonymous until probably the day I die. I will not be talking about anyone in detail, because that is just breaking what I had promised. However, I also am aware that I was told that these kids are exaggerating, or that I'm just trying to slander McWanago. I am sorry if it appears that way. I am sorry if I made it appear insincere, or if I made it appear fabricated. However, every single story that was told to me, I pretty much copied and pasted it, except for taking out names. I pretty much reported exactly what was told to me. None of them were fabricated. None of them were crying wolf, which was another stupid... God, such funny. It's very funny on how far people will go to stay in denial, to stay in their little land. And I'm sorry that if it doesn't affect, Billy, that is a popular person, or a straight kid that doesn't have any issues or identity non-conformances, but there are other kids except for your kids, and I'm not sure that these parents are aware of that. There are other children except for your own that are also having to deal with this. That does not mean that I'm slandering. That does not mean that I'm faking it. It means that you are not aware of what's going on. You can pretend that you are involved in the school and these teachers are involved in these districts, but in these classrooms, sorry, that was a slip of the tongue. However, they are not, and you are not, and you are never going to be able to, because obviously without walking your kid through the hallways, holding their hand the whole time, you're never going to be able to see everything that happens, and I understand that. However, it becomes the issue of, when is it the fault of the teachers, and when is it the fault of the faculty that are not doing anything about this? And that is the whole point of this. I have heard so many stories of bullying happening in classrooms, like full out in the open, like right there, right in front of these teachers, and they're not doing anything. Or they'll kick them out of the classroom for like 2 or 3 minutes and send them back in. and nothing has happened. For derogatory remarks, pushing kids around, like, it's just crazy how little consequence there is at this district and at Mukwonago as a whole. And that is one of my biggest issues with this district, is that even from when I was a kid, being made fun of for being in a higher language arts than, like, advanced language arts, and being pushed around and pushed in the mud, and my mother got involved, nothing happened. The kids got a talking to or whatever, and that was it. That's all that happened. And it continued, and nothing else went wrong. And so, no, I hate to break to you guys, I am this person, and none of these stories are fake, and none of them are slanderous. I have not exaggerated any stories. I've never exaggerated anything. I have typed exactly what is on paper. I just wanted to make this verification just because I feel like people are not taking this account as seriously as it should be. I did not make this account to slander. I did not make this account for making fun of Mukwonago, because while I do not love Mukwonago as a place, I think that their education is pretty good and their school is amazing, and I love their clubs and activities, and I really love it there. But the people and the system of punishment is awful, and it just does not work anymore. So, as a sending off, I would like to state, I know this is my right to be able to post these stories. If you do report to the school district or send this to the superintendent, or if any higher-ups are seeing this, hello. And I am well aware that I will not be getting in trouble for this, because it is in my right, freedom of speech, and I have gotten consent from every single person to share their stories. Because I do know that some parents would want this taken down, because heaven forbid, the school that they send their kid to is anything but perfect. Just wanted to throw that in there. Sorry if that seemed aggressive. I just wanted to state the obvious. If that's all, I'm pretty sure that's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I don't know what else to call it. A part of this social experiment I've been put through for the past couple days. Thank you for everyone who is standing by my side as Mary Full. That was super amazing of you guys. I love each and every one of you. Give you a little kiss. And that's pretty much it. So, check out the pages in the description. I have some really great stories and really great insight for you if you do happen to live around in Mukwonago, or you're in the Mukwonago School District. Check it out. There's some crazy stuff on there. And also check out the Mukwonago area news site. Not all of it is awful. I really love their site. I think it's a great thing that they're doing. The admins are reasonable and respectful. So that is pretty much all that I'll be posting today. Hopefully I'll be posting soon again after this. And that's all I have to say. So I will see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.